Hey, I know it's been like a month and a half since I last posted, um, but that's because shit got kind of weird kind of quick. Um, some shit went down where my restaurant closed as a restaurant, and we still only did ramen, or not ramen, still only did delivery, so that's a little confusing. Um, and everything was fine and dandy, and I was rocking my shit and everything was great, and I went back to Brooklyn, and that's where I'm at right now, and um, did all that, and then I went out to Connecticut for the Kiss Mohegan Sun show on October 29th, and everything was great. I mean, I was really happy. Not going to get into it, but it was a great show. Glad that I had people there that had my back, that were taking care of me. You know who you are. Um, and then, I came back and went to work, and so that was October 29th, and then Halloween happened, and I went out into the West Village with my coworker, who's a really good friend of mine, and her boyfriends, who I've mentioned before, Lily and Craig, and we had a fucking badass time. I was dressed as the spaceman from Kiss. I know, big surprise there. Um, and I actually had somebody come up to me and ask me if I knew who I was, and that always bothers me. Yes, of course I know who I am. Do you know who I am? Continuing on, the next morning I flew back to Wisconsin to get some shit for the cruise and see a couple family members and a couple friends. So thank you all that came out for that. I really appreciate it. It was a small group, but the people that were there were the ones that I actually truly cared to see. So again, I appreciate it so much. You've got no idea, especially since I was only there for 19 hours. And then the morning of the 2nd, I flew to Miami to get everything started. Like, my entire vacation started for the cruise, and the 3rd was the pre-party, and then the 4th through the 9th we were on the boat. While we were on the boat, we went to Cozumel and Grand Cayman. There were 3 Kiss shows, 1 outdoor, and then 1 outdoor unmasked, and then 2 indoor masked, and you got to go to one or the other. So we did that, and then when I got back to shore, I actually found out my job dissolved. Yay! So that's kind of where I stand right now, and as I'm sure plenty of you know who are actually watching this, got a lot of friends that are in a lot of bands. And there was one in specific, I'm not going to get into details on who that was, but there was one in specific that I was talking to that was saying to me, like, Becca, you really need to get involved in the music industry in, a larger capacity than you actually are. He knows that I do all these reviews and everything, but he basically told me, like, you've got the heart for it, you've got the passion for it, and, like, more than anything, you've got the attitude for it. So he was kind of telling me how to kind of get myself involved in all of that. And so I've kind of been going around, like, picking the brains of my friends, my band friends, and all the contacts that I have there, to kind of try and figure out what exactly to do. And that seems to be going well thus far. I mean, obviously it's not, it's not going to lead into anything crazy right away, but, I just got to work my ass off. So, like, right now I'm kind of in this weird situation where I'm, trying to find a day job that actually has to be a day job, so that I have like the time to do all this band stuff at night. And then I've got one band that I'm working with where like I need to have my nights for, obviously, and I don't know. It's just like a giant clusterfuck of everything, and I'm just trying to figure everything out right now. So if anybody in the New York area has any leads for me, I would very much appreciate it, because God knows this is a shit show right now, and I'm running low on funds again. Yay! Alright, so, I mean, that's basically that. I've got a couple interviews coming up. And then I've, like I said, got this band shit that I need to get done. But aside from that, you know, still loving New York. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically that. Alright, have a good day, guys.